friends, just wanted to come and show you one of my Tupperware favorite things, and it is the Tupperware microwave pressure cooker. So for dinner tonight, I'm gonna have some chicken little tenders, and the best way that I can do those are to do them in a pressure cooker for anything that I want to do. Now tonight I'm just going to have them over a salad, but you can also make them to go in like chicken salad if you want to do chicken salad, or anything that you want to do with chicken. If you want to do chicken fettuccine, you can do that with these chicken tenders, but it starts by getting your chicken tender. Now, I just took some chicken breasts and cut them in fillets, and that's what I did. But you could also get the chicken fillets, or you could call them the chicken tenders from the grocery store already cut up for you. But it's a lot cheaper if you get the breasts and cut them up yourself. So what I'm going to show you is everything that the pressure cooker comes with. This pressure cooker is so safe. I'm going to show you some of the safety features as well. So what I have here, I have the chicken, and this is about 2 pounds of chicken, and it's in the chamber of the pressure cooker, and it's seasoned any way you like. So I like to put maybe Tony's, or you could put Slap Your Mama, or you could put paprika, whatever you want to put on top of your chicken. If you want to put onion, bell pepper, celery, if you want to make the broth to last or to stay, and you can freeze that broth, you can do that too. I usually just put a box broth over it to begin with, but then you're brewing your own broth that you can freeze for later. Now in this chamber, it has a fill line, so you want to pay attention to the fill line. That's one of the safety features, and not go above the fill line. So all I'm going to do here, and I'm not going to pour it in here right now so you can still see the chicken, is pour some broth over it to the fill line. Now, if the broth covers it without going to the fill line, you don't have to use that much broth if you don't want to. Now, that's the chamber. With the cover, it comes with a lot more safety features in this cover. So the first thing is the gasket, and this is a silicone gasket, and it fits inside. Okay, so when the gasket is out, you line up the arrows on the top, on the cover, to the arrows that's on the chamber. And when you line it up and the gasket is out, you'll see that it slides on and there's no friction. That lets you know that you don't have the gasket in. So you always want to make sure that you have that safety gasket in. There's some other silicone pieces to the top, and that's the vent that lets the steam out, and you can see the opening that when the pressure is in the chamber, it's going to open and let steam out. Then there's also the indicator valve that it goes up when the pressure is in the chamber. So when this indicator valve is up, you know not to open it. When it goes down, which after cooking, it's about 10 minutes, and that's what you heard behind me, the buzzer going off for the one that's already in there. When it goes down, then you know it's safe to open. Then this is the safety lock. This is gonna lock onto the cover onto the chamber. It comes all the way off, which is great because you can put it in the dishwasher. It has a silicone piece here that covers, and the vent, there's a little hole vent there, and so that lets pressure out as well. So when the latch is on and it's locked down, it can go up and down to just let a little pressure out, and that is another safety feature. Now, you want to have all these pieces in place before you lock it on. When you lock it on, you're going to line the arrows up. You're going to turn by these handles because you don't want to turn by the latch. You don't want to break that. So just turn and match these handles and lock and load. That's all it is to it. So you have your chamber, you have your pieces that's on your cover, you have your safety latch, and then all you want to do is turn your handles to line your handles up and lock and load. And so you always want to make sure whatever you put in here that you have liquid covering it, even if it's just the liquid of like diced tomatoes. One of my favorite things to do in here is Italian sausage. You just put the Italian is like the butcher sausage that you get from the butcher on the bottom of this chamber, and then I put Italian seasoning in it and cover it with diced tomatoes. I like the petite diced tomatoes. And you could, even before you put the tomatoes on, you could slice up bell pepper, onion, garlic, love garlic, and put all that on top, and then put the tomatoes on top. And that's going to seal in the liquid that it needs for the pressure cooker. And so then you cook it about 15-20 minutes and you're good to go. And you have not just the Italian sausage, but you have like a roux that you can put over mashed potatoes, and it is so delicious. You could even do dessert in this pressure cooker, because you could do apple cobbler, and I have a fabulous apple cobbler recipe that you can put in. And the liquid actually is the butter that goes on top of the crust, and so that gives it enough moisture to cook. So we have lots of recipes that you can use for your pressure cooker, but this is such a time saver, because anything that you need to get tender, pot roast, you can put it in this pressure cooker. Anything that you need to get tender, you can put in here and do it in just a matter of minutes. It's like a slow cooker in the microwave. That's actually what this is. So when we put the chicken tenders in here, I put them in there for 25 minutes. If you do less pounds, you probably need just 20 minutes. And then you want to give it enough time for the indicator valve to go down. And then you make sure that it's safe to open it. So I'm going to take this from the microwave. These handles pretty much stay cool, but you know, you could use hot pad, especially if you're teaching the kids to cook. Teach them to cook with hot pads, because that's for safety as well. So you could see that with this pressure cooker, the indicator valve went down, so it's good. It's safe to open. It is hot, y'all. It's hot around here that I can feel the heat coming from it, and I can smell, it smells so good. So we're gonna take the latch off. All you do is just unlock it, you turn it, and open it away from your face, because you're going to see all the steam come out. And oh, wow. All the steam comes out. It's so good. And I want to show you how tender it is. And I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully you could see that the chicken is inside with the roux, with the broth. I'm going to grab this to get chicken piece out here. Okay, and it's so tender, hopefully it doesn't totally break apart before I can take it out. But you see one tender piece here, and I can actually, I have a knife here, but I can actually break this apart with the fork, and you see how tender the chicken comes apart. That's so good over a salad. It's so good to just put in our Power Chef and make up a chicken salad, or like I said, if you want to do a quick Alfredo and do a pasta and put it in your chicken pasta, it's so quick and easy to do chicken pasta as well. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. Nice and tender, and get ready for whatever you want to make with it. So thank y'all for watching. And hopefully you'll take a closer look at our Tupperware microwave pressure cooker, one of my absolute favorite things. So bye now.